Okay, so previous video, I had to go shopping for some things because I was missing shampoo and some oils and whatnot. And so now it is late night and I have just finished like retying my hair. I think it had to be like 10, 11 o'clock, but you can see obviously it does need to be washed with me scratching up whatever is stuck in my lock. Here I'm just showing the parts, and I do retie in my hair. I guess you would consider it tight when I interlock it. Um, Either way, I'm tender headed, so my head is usually sore after I retie my hair. So I did not wash it this night. I gave it several days so my scalp could be not as tender before I did wash it. But if you like to see that, keep watching. So before I wash my hair, after I finish interlocking it or retightening it, I usually oil my scalp. This oil is what I got in the previous video that I've never tried before from Sulfurate because I think I have like dry scalp or psoriasis or dandruff or something. Regardless, it's been stressing me out lately, so I figured I would give this brand a try. I've used Sulfurate since I was young, but I didn't know they had this particular light oil that you could use that's not as heavy as what comes in a little jar. So I decided to give this a try, and I put it on my scalp to soothe it before I wash it, because I definitely did not wash immediately after finishing my interlocking or retightening. I give my scalp an opportunity to rest before I wash it because I am tender headed. So at this point, it's tender if you can't tell. Alright, so at this point, it's several days later, and I pull my hair up into a ponytail. I don't even remember why. Oh, I pulled it up into this ponytail because before I wash my hair, I like to give myself a small lineup. Now, it's not actually a lineup the way barbers would do. I'm really just getting the loose hairs on the back of my neck that kind of make my neck look dirty, as you can tell with the little BBs at the bottom. I just try to get rid of that so that my retightener can look clean. I just like the way it looks that way better to me. But as I showed you, the clippers were dirty. These are my husband's liners, so I had to clean them out first, and then I used that Andy's coolant to clean the clippers out before I started, I guess, lining my hair. Okay, and then I think like right here, I realized it was dead, so I couldn't even finish, but I got most of it. So the rest of it, you just saw me like wrap it up on that bottom lock there. And then after I finish lining my hair up, I always clean off the area that I clipped with alcohol. Um, I guess as an astringent or a cleanser to kind of help avoid razor bumps, I think is what you can get if it's not clean. And then right there, I realized I did not record the very beginning of me starting to wash my hair. At this point, I had already done one wash and it was not recording. So y'all are seeing the other half. It takes me about 15-20 minutes to wash my hair. I usually split it down the middle, as you can see here, and then on each side I will wash each side and then split that into sections. So it's usually about 4 sections that I'm working with at a time. The shampoo that I used is what I bought in the previous video. It's the Curls Cleanser, something like that. I don't know if I show it again in here, but if not, I'll add a picture. either way, this stuff was strong. Like, it was burning my back. I don't know if I'm allergic to this one or not. It wasn't doing anything to my scalp, but it was definitely burning the back of my neck where I had given myself that lineup. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's why I was burning. Okay, so maybe there's nothing wrong with it, but the shampoo itself is strong. It's almost like using a peppermint shampoo. It gives your scalp this like tingly feeling, and it's very aromatic. So that part of it on my scalp I did really love. It did help to I hope to get rid of some buildup, because it felt like it was clarifying, which is what I initially bought the shampoo for anyway, as a clarifying shampoo to help break down oils and stuff that are in my hair. So it felt like it did that. I washed it twice with that shampoo, and then as I showed you here, I did it the one time with the Sulfur 8. With this, I don't go all the way down my locks like I did with the previous shampoo. I'm really just focusing on my scalp because that is where the issue is, and you'll see me part it from top to bottom and kind of try to get the middle section of my head, which is where it usually itches the most. The middle and the front is where it usually itches the most, and then I'll get a little bit in the back from time to time, but I don't focus on that area as much. Then after doing that, I wash the sulfurate out. So that's 3 washes total, 2 to clarify, 1 with the sulfurate. And then after this, I do condition. Now this time I didn't, but I am going to show you what I usually use. So after I wash my hair, it's usually looser, and I will spend some time, I guess, perfecting my edges, for lack of a better way to explain it. I'm really just retightening it from where the hairs got loose a little bit and just making sure it stays neat in the front, because it's a new retightening, so I would like for it to look as fresh as possible. So after I do that, then I take the oil, this time the oil that I got in the previous video, which I think is also a curls oil. It was like blueberry bliss or something like that. It smelled really good. It was super light. I absolutely loved it. But I used that later on. I think what I showed you initially was the olive oil, so I'll use that on my scalp. This time I'm just using it because I haven't in a while. It's also the winter months, and my hair tends to get more dry during the winter than it is during the summertime. So sometimes I'll use a little heavier oil, like an olive oil during the winter. During the summer, I'll use something light like coconut oil, or I might use a shea butter, which I also use on my skin. And then I start, after I've gone through my scalp with the olive oil, as you can see here, I use the curls that I got in the previous video. And I just put that throughout the rest of my hair. Yep, there it is. And then after this, I might do a little bit more, cleanup work around my edges, but then I'm usually done, and then I put it in a bonnet and tie it up for the night. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I upload my next video, and I'll see you in the next one.